With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Eduardo Nunez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Hit to short. Fielded by Galvis. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding into the box, Joe Pennant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. 2 gone. Mike Trout gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
One thing this guy's going to need tonight, he's going to need to work from ahead in the count. He's still figuring out how to pitch at the major league level, and he'll have a much easier time of it if he can dictate the game.
Jose Abreu set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. VR has a read on it. And the inning is over. Josh Reddick comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Braun. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Justin Turner gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Number 30 steps into the box. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead. Maikel Franco is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Ryan Braun will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Down the third baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. Now to the plate, Buster Posey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Buster
drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hard liner toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Justin Ruggiano is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
That's by him for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. You know, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Hunter Pence. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And that's in there for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And the slider gets him swinging, two gone. Brandon Crawford gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that is down for extra bases as this will get one home and maybe two. And the runner from second is in to score. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Eduardo Nunez will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0. 3-0 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Grounded to short. Galvis has it. Throw in time and the side is retired. Kendrys Morales strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Well, he's got to start finding ways to throw that curveball for strikes, because if he doesn't, guys will keep taking it and wait for the fastball.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Braun on the move. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit hard toward the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-2 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Freddie Galvis stands in.
The shortstop, Freddie.
Lifted into the air out toward center field. Trout is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he is in there. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
Right fielder,
Josh Reddick will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Joe Panik is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
second baseman, Joe Panik.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now in the box, Mike Trout. He reached on a single in his first try.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Jose Abreu is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Ryan Braun strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Buster Posey stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Outside, 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Justin Ruggiano steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Oh, and he misses it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. So it's second and third with 1 gone now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. Turner is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Brandon Crawford stands in, the 8th man to bat in the inning, as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Grounded to the right. Hernandez in the hole. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Center fielder,
behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. squared that one up just a little late. And here's a ball hit in the air. And one gone in the Philadelphia third. Justin Turner strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
Well, everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Liner towards second. In time to first, and there are two away. Number 30 steps in now.
Number 30.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And Braun will need to play this off the wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
First baseman.
So striding in, Maikel Franco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
The batter, number 8.
Kendrys Morales stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
So stepping in, Evan Gattis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line. Back is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a. Eduardo Nunez will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1. Into the box now, Joe Panik. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Back goes Reddick. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Hit on the ground to short. Galvis is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cesar Hernandez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded up the first baseline. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Into the box, Freddie Galvis earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Trout, and there are two gone now. Josh Reddick will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jose Abreu heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Clay Buchholz is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Buchholz has his target. Here it is on 0-1. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. In there, a base hit. Digging in, Ryan Braun. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it one away. Settling in now, Buster Posey. He drew a walk his first time up. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Grounded back up the middle. Galvis straight stop. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Justin Turner will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Number 30 will try to keep it going here. Already a home run and a double in this one.
Well, sometimes, Matty, you're just flat out feeling it. He took some very good-looking hacks earlier in BP, and obviously it's translating to the game.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. And a relay to the plate. And he's safe. Michael Franco steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here.
And they're probably going to walk him here again, because if you're going to get beat, it's going to have to be by anybody but him.
There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Kendrys Morales stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Look out, 2-0 now. 3-0 now. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Evan Gattis digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. You see anything mechanically that leaps out at you about what might be going wrong? And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and he is in there. Cesar Hernandez steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Nunez has got it, and the side is retired. Justin Ruggiano makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Albert Pujols will grab a bat and lead things off here.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Hunter Pence will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Up and in for ball one. 5 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And foul. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Grounder down the line at third. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Eduardo Nunez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Franco in foul ground. First and second now, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Second baseman.
Trying to hold the lead. Joe Pennant is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Reddick is there. Let's see if they test it. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Mike Trout strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And there's a fastball from Buchholz as he gets ahead 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. Freddie Galvis gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Josh Reddick will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Chop foul over towards the dugout. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes Trout, still going back. A leap there by Trout, but he can't reel it in, if you will. That ball is gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jonathan VR.
A solo home run here for Josh Reddick as they move out in front 7-6. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for Philadelphia,
Justin Turner ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Pence retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a side. Jose Abreu is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Hector Neris will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Reddick has a play, 1 away. At the plate, Ryan Braun. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard to second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Buster Posey comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. VR is under it, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Number 30 will try and flash some more extra base power. Already a homer and 2 doubles thus far. Javier Lopez. Chris Colabello is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Hit to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in now, Maikel Franco. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Kendrys Morales stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Swing and a liner, but foul. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Albert Pujols will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Splitter, 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Reddick coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Hunter Pence digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
The batter, number 35.
Brandon Crawford
Shortstop.
stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Colabello is there. Evan Gaddis digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Sergio Romo will come on and make his
for
fourth.
San Francisco. 54. Sergio Romo.
A little tapper. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Cesar Hernandez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. On to first, and there were 2 down. Freddie Galvis stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Trout, and that's the third out. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Eduardo Nunez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Sent toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting.
Joe Panik gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. This one's flared toward left center. Galvis is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Mike Trout is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. From the stretch. Line towards center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Jose Abreu comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Joaquin Benoit is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. VR sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Trout around third. He can move. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. So a runner at second. 2 down now, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Benoit sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat. Buster Posey checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Franco has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready now, Josh Reddick. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Pence at the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning. Jonathan Villar struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Lifted into center field. Trout has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. Albert Pujols steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
First baseman number 5. Albert Pujols.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez scoops it up. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Hunter Pence will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Benoit's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Ground ball left side. Turner's got it. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2. Brandon Crawford will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Colabello's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Chris Colabello steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Braun. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. To short. There is Crawford. Throw gets him. 2 down. Kendrys Morales will step in. A ground out victim his last time. First pitch on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Lifted in the air to center. Trout is going to get there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Eduardo Nunez comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Joe Panik comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. Lays off 1-0. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. Hit in the air to right field. Reddick has a beat on it. And that's the first out of the inning. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The pitcher number
Sergio Romo stands in for the first time. Denard Span will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
number 2, Denard Span.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Hit hard toward the right side. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. Ryan Braun will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Buster Posey will go back now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
You know, he's been struggling a little bit lately, so hopefully he learned some things from that last at-bat so he can start to turn things around here with a base hit.
Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Colabello, still ranging back. And a lead. It's in vain, a home run.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
A 3-run home run off the bat of Buster Posey as they open up a 4-run lead. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Genmar Gomez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Genmar Gomez.
Lifted in the air out to center field. VR giving chase. VR is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Mark Melanson will come on now, and they've saved him for the 11th.
Mark Melanson.
Leading off the inning, Evan Gattis. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Nope. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Hence, racing back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman.
It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Cesar Hernandez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Freddie Galvis digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Josh Reddick steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Will Smith will come on now as he inherits a runner. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Howie Kendrick will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Center fielder,
Jonathan Villar stands in here trying to get off to Schneid. He's 0 for 5 so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap it normally does. Both of those last 2 have been pretty flat.
Braun is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Justin Turner will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. The run scores from second. Chris Colabello will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Michael Franco stands in, the 8th batter of the inning. Hunter Strickland will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And this one gets away. That could be a run. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was
Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Denard Span is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out. Settling in now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Mike Trout takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away.
Mike Trout
saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
batting fourth,
Jose Abreu set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Smokes this one into deep center field. Villar retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Cesar Hernandez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. Into the box, Jonathan Villar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Villar.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Nobody out, runner on first. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities.
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kendrys Morales, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. 3-0 now.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting fifth,
Evan Gattis, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Just hung in there on that one. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. It's sharply toward third, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Ryan Braun makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
The windup and the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Softly hit toward the hole. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Buster Posey into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. VR sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Chris Colabello strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Right fielder, Chris.
And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hard liner to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Maikel Franco stands in.
First baseman, Mike.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Panic onto the grass. And that's the first out of the inning. Justin Turner is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
On to first as they get the double play. Leading off the inning, Joe Panic, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Joe.
High, deep. Folks, a long home run.
Batting ninth.
Solo shot to right center. And the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1. Franco in foul ground. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and we'll go back to the top of the order now for Denard Span. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Eduardo Nunez is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. Game. Jose Abreu steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
A runner on first with 2 away. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
2-1, here it is. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Ryan Braun steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Freddie Galvis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop, Freddie.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Span is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Cesar Hernandez will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
On the move is Braun. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jonathan Villar did his job in his first at-bat, laying down a successful sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I think that's enough toying with him now. I bet he comes right at him on 2-2.
Rounded down the third baseline, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Howie Kendrick stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around. Now a snap move over to first. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So striding in, Kendrys Morales, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now both runners are breaking in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Brandon Crawford is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
For the Giants, shortstop, Brandon.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Villar is there. 1 out. Stepping in, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Colabello over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Joe Panik stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
And it was a changeup, and he saw it early and did a nice job of waiting back on it.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Ready now, Hunter Pence. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit to short. Fielded by Galvis. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Evan Gattis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Braun has a read on it. 1 down. Chris Colabello will dig in. He singled his first time around. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. Michael Franco is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Denard Span heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Hit hard towards second. Oh, what a stop! The throw got him.
Woo, no problem.
Eduardo Nunez steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Justin Turner comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, 1 away. Freddie Galvis is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Braun. 2 down. Cesar Hernandez will dig in now. A single and a flyout for him in 2 trips thus far.
You know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jose Abreu makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
First baseman.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ryan Braun stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Franco is there for it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Brandon Crawford will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
High and deep to left center field. Braun looking up. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. In there, a base hit. Kendrys Morales will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
And hit the ball pretty well, though, despite the over so far.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Evan Gattis stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Hunter Strickland will take over on the mound now here in the sixth.
Number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. One there. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch. Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Josh Reddick will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Hit to first. The tag, and he is out. Buster Posey will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Turner's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting,
Joe Panik is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
now batting.
Hunter Pence stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Maikel Franco steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
First baseman,
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Line toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the seventh. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
On to first, and they turn the double play. Freddie Galvis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Lifted the other way to left center. Braun moving to his left. And the inning is over. Denard Span comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the eighth.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Get out of here.
Into the seats, 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. To short. Galvis has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Mike Trout will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And that misses inside. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Jose Abreu will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Reddick, still going back. He's there, but oh, he missed it. Crowd around third, he can move. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-2 ball game, and he is in there. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. VR is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Cesar Hernandez digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Trout makes the play, 1 away. Jonathan Villar comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Oh, and it was a great swing, too, Matty. I mean, that was a breaking ball away, and he just went with it and drove it right out of here to the opposite field.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Number 30.
Number 30 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Foul for the second strike. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Designated hitter, Morales.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. 0-2 count and the pitch. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. Skied in the air to. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Brandon Crawford, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Shot toward right center, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. Buster Posey stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. And Posey's now 0 for 3 as he's retired here for the first out. Joe Panik is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Swing and a shot back up the middle. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Hunter Pence will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Eduardo Rodriguez will take over now with 1 away in the top of inning number 9. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Oh, this is hit to 3rd. Will it be 2? On to 1st, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 out. Striding in to start the 9th, Evan Gattis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bat explodes as this has popped up. A quick out number 1. Josh Reddick stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Josh Reddick.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Crawford is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Michael Franco. He singled his last time up. Javier Lopez will get a late call now as he'll try
San Francisco. Number 49.
He's set. Here it comes.
Javier Lopez.
Bounced slowly. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And, fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no.